Fala galera, beleza? Aqui quem fala é o Voltor. Mais um vídeo aqui de Red Dead Redemption 2. Ó galera, eu comecei a missão aqui, só que eu esqueci de botar pra gravar. Aí... Mas tudo bem, é só uma cutscene lá. Que eu falei com o Sean que a gente roubar uma propriedade, nada demais.
Dutch has always honored us to get out there and bring in money, ain't he?
And rightly so.
I ain't like some of them others back there, sitting around waiting to be told. I go after it.
I see you sitting around plenty.
I mean, I don't need no coddling like the rest. Dutch knows my value to the cause, as from the moment I met him.
You tried to kill him, if I remember the story right.
And he kept me around, didn't he? He saw something in me. He said as much.
I'm sure. Dutch is good at seeing things in people. And while we're talking about money, you are clear on how this works? We split half, other half goes to the gang. Dutch keeps all our savings hidden in a safe spot outside camp.
Yeah, I know. How many times you have to tell me? What's that box by his tent for then?
Camp funds, supplies and the like. The fact you don't know that suggests you clearly ain't put much in it.
I always pay me way, don't you worry.
You're sure you scoped this place out right?
Yes, see? That's why I wanted you along for this. You're still a doubter. I ain't just some dumb kid. I've lived a lifetime of shit already.
And you sure don't keep it bottled up inside.
What about that train job with the oil wagon? Made a good show in there, didn't I?
You got knocked out.
Ah, that's what you choose to remember. We got paid, we got out of there.
Got knocked out in Blackwater, too, didn't you?
Now that was bloody chaos.
Did you get split off with Mac?
No, didn't see him. I lost your boys at some point when he was getting out of town.
They caught up with Mac a couple of days after. Davy was finished by the time we got up the mountains. Jenny didn't even make it that far.
Those bounty hunters strung me up, beat me, pulled teeth, burned me feet. I didn't breathe a word about nothing, I swear.
Good.
And it's time folks stopped giving Dutch a hard time about all that Blackwater business, if you ask me. The man's not a fortune teller. You can plan, you can use your head. But you never really know what you're walking into.
Yep. Folks always want to blame someone when things go wrong. How far is it now?
Not too much further.
Better be worth it.
Hey, you need this, Arthur. I don't even know that I'm here to no more. You're out throwing lead with Sadie Adler, helping the law chase down criminals. I'm pulling you back on the rails here.
Is that right? So, what's your plan?
All right, that'll have to wait. We're nearly there. Hard left coming up. All right, it's going to be off the road up ahead. Up here, Morgan. Easy, don't I know it? Let's leave the horses here and go the rest on foot. Don't want them to hear us coming. Here, I'll deal with them. Let's make sure we keep one of them alive to tell us where they stashed the money.
Hope you know what you're doing.
Tem que enfim, Arthur aprendeu a pegar a arma certa, né, Arthur? Ficar pegando aquela outra lá que tem precisão ruim. Ela é boa que a outra também, mas ela tem precisão não tão boa. Tá passando um avião aqui perto de casa, e beleza, hein?
Look, there's one on the outside. This is good.
It is?
Leave it to me. I'll do the talking. You hang back. Hey there! Whoa,
I'm gonna give you and your daddy about 5 seconds to get the hell off my property, boy.
Look, we don't want no trouble. We just thought you might like to know we passed a big posse of lawmen headed this way. About a dozen of them, coming up east.
What? Where?
Right here. Heads up.
Caraca.
Here come the rest of them.
Keep them away from the stand.
O cara sobreviveu o tiro de 12. Esse cara é foda.
Back to the house.
You're the only one left! Give it up now!
Okay, I give up. Don't shoot. I ain't armed.
If you want to leave, you'll tell me where that money's stashed.
Well, all right, take it easy. Behind the wall in the bedrooms, if you stick your hand between the gap.
All right, you go grab the money. I'll keep an eye on Sunshine here.
Go. Get out of here and never come back.
Deixa o cara ir embora, né? Não tem porque eu matei ele. Tem que cara, ele é foda, hein? Tu um tiro de 12.
So, here we are. You got some good stuff.
Why don't you see what else you can find, Sean?
Tem itens aqui que eu não consigo pegar.
No problem, didn't I?
You did good. Let's see what the pay is first.
Dug this up all by myself. A proper lead.
All right.
Tô tudo cheio, velho, que
You
saco.
heard him, right? He said the stash was behind a loose board in the bedroom.
E aqui, galera, foi mal.
You find anything yet? Don't want to overstay our
Onde é que tava
welcome, do
o
we?
dinheiro mesmo? Opa, uma caixa de reserva.
Hey, it's over there.
Opa! Aí vi vantagem. Ovo de ação dupla. Vamos limpar ele aqui. Esse ovo aqui é bom, ele tira muito rápido. Mas eu sinceramente prefiro o revólver que atira mais lento e dá mais dano. Vai ser um revólver bom. Vamos pegar aqui o dinheiro.
This is more like it. Good work.
Hey, what about my car? I found a place, didn't I?
All right. Here. But don't forget to give the camp its share. Supplies don't appear by magic, you know.
All right, don't need the lecture again. I'll see you back at camp. Never know what folks got stashed. There's gotta be other places out there like this.
Acho que só isso. O resto que pegar aqui tá tudo cheio. Ah, aqui em casa, né? Aqui tem um negócio legal. Nessa casa aqui. Vamos lá ver. Aqui embaixo tem um negócio legal. Aqui é uma cidade abandonada, mano. O que é isso? Gastou de recompensa, sério? Ah, beleza. Deixa eu matar eles. Preciso pagar minha recompensa, velho. Esses caras não param de encher o saco. Tomou na metade da tia. Testinha também? Boa, Arthur. Pronto. Esse cara é chato. É, pensionar local, dá pra desenhar diário. Serenidade. Aqui tá a cidade vazia que encontrei. Sim. Outra pessoa desconhecida aqui. O que é? Não é dessa pessoa desconhecida, não. Não lembro dessa pessoa desconhecida. Ah, é o cara do Leão. Ah, legal.
What the devil are you looking at?
I'm sorry?
No, I'm sorry. I'm ruined. Ruined!
How so?
It's a disaster. Who wants to see a woman wrangle wild animals who doesn't have any bloody wild animals? Come to America, they said. Come to the land of opportunity, they said. Sod you, Daddy, I said. I'm going to America to make it on the stage. I don't want to be in the army. Oh, now look at me. The old git will have a field day.
I didn't really understand any of that.
I had an act. The bravest woman in the world. The animal wrangler. Watch her tame wild beasts.
And you were the woman.
Of course I was the bloody woman. Look at me. It's the stage. Grease paint. Tears. No one wants to see a man wrangling wild animals. And no one wants to see a woman wrangling nothing. Can I borrow your gun? I want to shoot myself. You see, I'm buggered.
Why?
My animals, they escaped. And now I'm buggered.
What escaped?
A priceless Ranjaniki tiger from the slopes of the Hindu Heights. A fantastic, elusive zebra from the plains of Ongo Bongo by the shores of the Limpopo. And a magnificent lion from the grasslands of Tanganyika.
Yeah, I see your problem. They're pretty hard to come by around here.
Listen, friend, help a fellow out, would you? I'm beyond desperate. If you see any of them, will you bring them back here?
If I see a tiger or a lion or a zebra just roaming around.
Exactly. Well, I believe the zebra's up near Larned Sod. Distinctive creature that he is. I'll make it worth your while.
All right, madam.
It's bloody Margaret, not madam. Margaret.
Esse cara aí,
This
ele
is
é
fucking danger.
interessante a missão dele. Eu não lembrava que era aqui a missão dele. Aqui que tá a zebra dele, só que a gente não vai lá agora não. Eu quero mostrar um negócio pra vocês aqui. Aqui ó, cidade abandonada. Por algum motivo, a partir do momento que você chega aqui, começa a música tensa aí. Aqui ninguém não dá pra entrar não, mas aqui tem uma casinha que dá pra entrar. Essa aqui dá pra entrar. Falam que a cidade é amaldiçoada, mal assombrada. Essas coisas. Eu tô no lampião aqui que eu cheguei porra nenhuma. E falam, eu nunca consegui escutar. Se você chegar aqui uma hora, dá pra você ouvir umas vozes. Mas eu nunca consegui ouvir, velho. Nunca na minha vida consegui ouvir. Já vim aqui várias vezes, vários horários. Não sei se é fake news. Mas eu não consegui achar. Isso aqui, ó. Otis Miller e o rapaz de Nova York. Isso aqui você pode dar pro Jack. Bem legal isso. cheio de seringa, sim. Posso beber? Não, não é isso que eu queria pegar. Opa. Ó, escondidinho aqui, ó. Ah, tá bem escondidinho, devia ter uma coisa importante ali. Não tem mais nada, eu acho. Pera, galera, eu tô um pouco gripado. Sempre tô gripado, é incrível isso. Tem munição, mano, não vou pegar, tô cheio. Caramba, bizarro, hein. Bizarro. Tem uns túmulos aqui, ó. Deve ter um easter egg aqui. E aqui tem uma mensagem, ó. Fique longe, praga. Stay away, plague. Plague é praga. Stay away. Quer dizer, vai longe, fica longe. Stay out. Aqui dá pra entrar? Acho que não dá pra entrar aqui não, né? Não, não dá também. Tá bem legal isso, velho. Cidade abandonada aqui. Amanheceu já. Vamos lá ver a zebra de Margaret. Desbloqueei outra missão aqui do Albert Mason. Depois a gente vai lá. Bem legal isso, cara. A Rockstar faz muito bem essas coisinhas. Esses misterinhos aí da cidade abandonada. Cidade queimada na cantina. Opa, que isso? Ah, eu fico pela cobra, quer ver? É a cobra, picou ele.
You okay, mister?
A cobra picou ele, quer ver?
Please.
Tá lá.
Bitten by a snake. I need medicine.
Deixa eu chupar aqui pra você.
Suck them in a mouth.
Okay. I have an idea. Not a word to anyone. Dummy?
I owe you one, mister. Hopefully, I could repay you someday.
Got that right.
Now,
Vamos fazer isso
I gotta
aqui.
get out of here.
A cidade mais próxima que é aqui. A cidade mais próxima aqui acho que é Rhodes, né? Rhodes. Aqui em Rhodes, se você perto do armeiro, perto da loja aqui, ele aparece, esse cara aparece e ele te paga alguma coisa. Bem legal.
Don't much like it.
É legal fazer isso aí, vale a pena. Você ainda ganha honra também fazendo isso. Tá mandando mensagem agora? Tô gravando, porra. Sempre esqueço de desligar o celular quando tô gravando. Sempre esqueço de desligar o celular. Estamos chegando perto da área da zebra. Quer dizer, a zebra entre aspas, né? Aqui, ó.
Look here. Easy there, easy.
É uma mula.
Ain't done to you. Easy, easy. 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 Easy.
Calma. Segue aí. Vamos lá. Eu preciso da moto na frente da minha casa, toma no cu. Fez uma moto só no cu. Esse cara passa de moto na frente da casa fazendo um barulhão. Dá a bunda aí. Chegamos.
Good grief! You found him! Our zebra!
Well, you can call him that. Although he's as much a zebra as you are a lady animal wrangler.
Oh dear, you're missing the point, aren't you? It's an illusion. A trick of the eye to bamboozle the senses. Confound comprehension.
Hoodwink your audience?
Hoodwink? Our audiences? Dear boy, don't be so dreadfully literal. No one will pay for the truth. They only pay for deception. The allure of the stage, dreams and reality. Ah. What is the greater conjuring trick? Lassoing some poor beast on the plains of mumbo-jumbo land and shipping it here so it can dance the polka? Or turning there, in the glare of those arc lamps, something mundane into something extraordinary. It's the difference between prose and poetry. It's alchemy. We're selling dreams, dear boy.
Well, as long as you don't pay me with tickets to your show.
Yes. Well, it's not everyone's cup of tea.
And speaking of my payment,
Of course. I shall make it worth your while. But, first, we shall need the whole menagerie back before we can think about that. My assistant's gone for the tiger.
Tiger?
Yes, and taken our remaining lion in case it could lend a paw. They're down there on Caliga Way. Please, I hate to ask.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Muito legal essa missãozinha.
Come on, pal.
Agora a gente tem que ir lá pegar o tigre. O tigre tá lá na puta que pariu. O tigre tá pertinho, tá?
Yep. Yeah.
Vamos lá. Essa missão é legal, velho.
Yeah.
Tô chegando. Cheguei.
Hey, mister.
Oh,
Miss,
howdy, mister.
did you lose a tiger?
Yeah, you found one?
Nah, I found your caravan down the way. Margaret said that you might need a hand.
Oh, you weren't wrong. That tiger's missing. I sent our best lion out to find him, and now he's missing too. It is a right old predicament.
You're lying from Timbuktu, weren't you?
From Valentine, I think. He might be more of a kind of dog than a lion, but in a certain light, a feller could never tell.
Of course. Which way to go?
Into them shrubs over there.
Okay. Why don't you hop up on the wagon and I'll see if I can find his track.
Okay. That first set of shrubs, that's where I lost sight of them.
I got it.
Tigre. Acho que pouca pessoa sabe. Acho que a maioria sabe. Quando essa linha aqui tá vermelha,
Got the trail.
ó, quando ela fica vermelha, o rastro quer dizer que o animal tá morto.
These are paw prints.
Não sei se a galera sabia. Mas... falando pra vocês só. Quer ver, ó? Olha lá, quando ela tá vermelha,
Looks like
quer dizer que o animal morreu.
blood to me.
Tem até sangue aqui.
Yes.
E aqui está o doguinho, coitado.
Oh, darn. Found your dog. Ex-dog, ex-lion.
Hey, boy! Oh, where's the rest of them?
I think a cougar took him.
That'd be Stripey. And I always thought they got along.
Your tiger is a wild cat?
Uh-huh.
What else? You still need it back?
Oh, yes, sir. She's our star attraction.
Well, let's hope it wants the other half of its dinner.
The other half?
Tadinho do cachorrinho.
Really?
I'm gonna put him in your wagon. You find somewhere to hide.
Oh. Well, behind that log then.
Mas pô, colocaram cachorro pra procurar sucesso, é óbvio que o cachorro ia morrer.
Gloves up. Stay down.
É um animal selvagem, mano. Ela mata quem ela vê, mano.
Come quick. I went out to find a tiger,
Cougar, you mean?
and I end up losing a lion.
Yeah, dog.
Ain't having any luck.
Well, if that's what you're dealing with, you didn't have any luck to begin with. Cougars and dogs.
Hey, it ain't what you got in this life. It's what you make of it.
Well, that's very wise of you. Especially when you're lacking zebras and tigers. Hey, keep your head down. It's coming.
Look, I really don't think she'll eat the dog. Like I said, they was friends.
Shut it.
Oh, well, I guess she's real hungry.
She's feral. I'm locking her in.
Nossa, o perigo, mano, o perigo. Para de mandar mensagem, tô gravando, caralho. Com tudo clima mensagem, né?
All right. Let's go.
We got her! Okay. Drive, will you? And I'll keep an eye on her.
Sure thing.
Tá, vai dirigir.
Yep.
Let's get her back to Mr. Margaret. She's
Deixa eu
still
cavalo
in.
aqui.
I would have thought, since they was close and all.
Wild creatures turn on each other. Seeming friendly one minute, tender the next. Viciousness comes easy. I mean, I should know. I've run with a few of them myself.
Is that right?
No, not really. Hey, I realize I ain't properly introduced myself.
Sally Nash.
Arthur Morgan.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Tell me, Miss Nash, how you end up in this racket?
I guess it's always been my inclination, you know? Wild beasts and the like. I met Mr. Margaret, we got to talking, and you can probably tell in this field he's the ace of spades.
He's a card, all right.
It's my modest hope, one day, to be the world's second bravest woman animal wrangler.
I'd say you got that sewn up and then some.
You think? I hope so. Top 5 at least. Depends on how many more fellers throw their hat in the ring.
Maybe one of these days, the best female for the job will actually be a female.
Oh, I don't know if that'll ever happen. We lost the main road around here when the dust was up. Be careful or you might get wrecked too.
Okay. You know the only thing to do in a dust storm is wait it out?
Mr. Margaret's a lot of things, but best female navigator ain't one of them.
I imagine you're right about that.
We was tearing around here, looking for any kind of landmark when over we go. Whole caravan toppled. Found each other and some shelter, but when the wind died down, the animals was gone.
Now they're back. Some of them, at least.
Thanks to you.
You would have managed it yourself. I just helped you along.
If you ever want to get in the sideshow business, I'm sure there'd be a place for a fellow like you.
I'll lead.
Aha! I see you found each other.
Sure did, Mr. Margaret.
Jolly good, jolly good.
You know, tarring and feathering a donkey is one thing.
I beg your pardon? It's grease paint, makeup.
But playing dolls dressed up with a wild animal, you're gonna want to be a lot more careful.
Strappy ate King, Mr. Margaret. I saw her do it.
I always thought they got along.
Oh, she liked him just fine. She licked her chops and asked for seconds. Hey, speaking of which, you got any more word on that runaway lion, or you gonna pay me for these misfits?
Look, I'm well aware that we're not Royal Command performance material. Daddy, you were right, goddamn you! But a cow barn in Rhodes is hardly Drury Bloody Lane.
You got any word on the lion?
Yes, I've got word on the lion. Shit is the word. Someone saw him near Emerald Ranch. As you know, we're lately very short on lions. So, I'd be very grateful. All kinds of grateful.
There's only one kind of grateful I care about.
So long, mister.
Be a dear and fix me a gin.
O ar tem meio bando de faca também. Enfim, vamos lá atrás do leão. O leão, aí sim. Os cavalos, que legal. Muito bonito esse cavalo. Cavalo selvagem. Ah, mais que os de recompensa, vai tomar no cu. Tentar evitar eles, como é. Tem que pagar recompensa, vou pagar ali agora. Tem um correio perto de Emerald Ranch. Vou pagar recompensa. Aqui está, vou pagar a recompensa. Não vou deixar meu cavalo aqui nos trilhos não, porque eu sou bobo. Deixar nos trilhos o cavalo é perigoso.
I'll be right over.
Pagar a recompensa.
You got the money to pay all that off?
Vai, paga tudo, vai.
So long.
Yep.
Paguei tudo mesmo. Agora vamos atrás do leão.
My beating's all this commotion. There an animal on the loose?
Sure is. They got it trapped in the barn there.
Thank you.
Vamos lá.
Hold it tight! We caught him trapped in here!
What's the ruckus, boys?
Get back! We got a cursed creature in here!
Oh, yeah?
It's as big as a mule and as mean as a hellcat. It looked like a lion to me.
That's a dog in there.
Dog?
Now, if you'll excuse me. Step aside.
What?
I said step aside. Yeah, boy.
Didn't look like no dog.
Come here, boy. Let's go.
what you done?
Son of a bitch. I'll take care of this. Sweet mother. Easy, boy. Easy. Shit!
É louco, mano. Leãozão, fi. Olha que louco, leão. É um leão mesmo, mano.
He shot the thing.
Pegou o troféu.
I pray that thing's a goner.
Peguei a pata dele. Dá pra fazer um amuleto com isso, andar. Acho que dá pra fazer um amuleto com isso.
Whoever owned that beast's got some answering to do.
Tadinho do leão, né?
I've never seen one of those before, and I hope I don't again.
Tadinho dele.
Amen to that.
Galera que tá aí não gostou de matar do leão, não. Se eu não matasse ele, eu ia morrer, galera. Então, era eu ou ele.
What lovely weather.
E eu não quero morrer, então tive que matar ele. E antes que você pense, não tem como lançar ele, não. Não tem como lançar e prender ele, livrar ele. Não dá. E pô, o cara é mó desgraçado, né? O cara nem pra avisar. Porque dessa vez era um leão, tá ligado? O cara é muito desgraçado. Tipo, ela tentou lá falando, pensando no cachorro, tá ligado? Tava despreocupado. Antes do leão matar ele. Nossa senhora. Só acho que o leão ele ignorou o Arthur no começo. Mas enfim, vamos lá informá-lo o que aconteceu. Eita porra, Arthur.
Cage is ready.
Yes, sir, Mr. Market, right away.
O que foi isso, Arthur?
Man-eating lion. You didn't think that it might be useful for me to know that this time the animal was actually real, you
Steady
moron?
on. I clearly stated that we were looking
You
for...
haven't clearly stated anything in all the time I've known you. That could have been a goose for all I
A
know.
goose will hardly get them to their feet for the curtain call. Bring on the king of the beasts, on the other hand, and they feel the roar. And they, well, look about as surprised as you do. What have you done with him, if you don't mind me asking?
I killed him. He's dead.
Bloody hell! This is Ramo, boy.
Well, it was him or me. Now, pay me.
Yes, of course, of course. I have just the thing. And what a treasure it is! You're a lucky man, sir. Very lucky man. From the mines of El Dorado, as green as the rainforest, as clear as the Amazon, and as dear as all the gold in the Andes. One man's labor is but a trifle compared to this jewel's true value. Wait! I shouldn't. What would Daddy say?
Your daddy ain't here, and we had a deal.
Yes, of course. A promise is a promise. Sally, get the wagons moving.
Ain't we waiting for the lion?
He's in the great hunting ground in the sky. Good day, sir, and thank you. But we really must be getting along.
Yeah, I won't keep you. So long.
So long, Mr. Morgan. Next time you see me, I'll be topping the bill, I promise. Or at least I'll be on the bill.
E é isso, conseguimos uma esmeralda. Esmeralda, flor do campo. Parei. Conseguimos uma esmeralda. Dá pra vender ela por 50 dólares, eu acho. Mas eu não vou vender porque ele é item único, eu não vendo item único. Mas enfim, é isso, galera. O vídeo de hoje tá bom já. Muito obrigado a todo mundo que assistiu aí, galera. Um grande abraço a todos vocês. E valeu.